What's up, beautiful Facebook family? I just want to talk a little bit into loneliness, the topic of loneliness, and also the steps towards depression and then how to break through that. For one man that has been depressed in a couple of times in my life, and one of them was when I was what I thought was I was alone. Oscar Wilde said it the best: falling in love with oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. What I just want to recognize is that the mind is not who you are. So you are not your thoughts. You are the essence or the soul or the witness to those thoughts. And so that's your true nature. So get up for you and love on you. Some of you that may be feeling lonely right now is like, oh, that's easier said than done, Blase. How can I love myself if I have all of these thoughts going on and I don't believe that I'm worthy of this and all of these other aspects that may be limiting you? What I would suggest to my clients and that go through this and to myself is write down a list of things that you used to love doing as a child. What was it that you used to love doing as a kid? And wake up and do that. Do that before anything else. Get up before you need to go to work and go do that thing. For me, I went and bought a skateboard. I went and bought a basketball. And like all the primary school, I played basketball every single day. And the joy and the elation that brings me just to go back on a half court and just shoot hoops it's that childlike nature. Children can see fun and play and love and like that pureness everywhere. A child can sit on their own and just play and play and play and play and play because they don't get lonely, because they love themselves, they love what they're doing. And so the invitation is that you've actually fallen out of love with that thing that lights your soul on fire. And so reignite that for you. If you don't know what that is, just keep trying things until you find that thing. Keep trying those things until you find that thing. Another thing too with loneliness is routine is really powerful. If you have a routine, it gives you structure. When you have structure, you have something that you know that you're going to do, and so you can look forward to that. So you look forward to those little routines in the day. For me, get up, make my bed. Routine, make my bed. Doesn't matter how shit the day is, when I get back into that bed and it's made, man, I did something for myself at the start of the day. I got up and made the bed. When I was depressed, I would never make my bed. I'd look at them, but just put that little bit of effort in for yourself because I'm choosing me. I sleep in that bed. This is you loving yourself. This is me loving myself, doing something for yourself. And so the next evolution to this is that if you catch yourself isolating yourself, the invitation is then to reach out and find a community or a support system. So if family and friends first, but if you don't have family and friends, there's many men's circles and women's circles across this planet that are online. So you can actually sit by the comfort and the security of a screen and watch and spectate and still be part of a community. There's so many online communities. All you have to do, if you just plug into this Facebook and in the search bar, men's online groups, there will be a plethora come up there. Join one and see what it's like. Just sit there. And then when you feel the courage, and this is what I'm talking about, this grit, like you are so much more powerful than you believe. You have so much like warrior and warrioress within you. And sometimes when you feel lonely, you can't feel that anymore. But you just sift through this fog and move it and lean into that courage and that grit that you know that deep down you have, and join something, find something, and like fall back in love with life, fall back in love with yourself. Because you are never, ever, ever alone. And what I have learned is we need to build the body of what it is that we want for that thing that we desire. So if we want deep mateships and friendships, we have to have a deep connection to ourselves first. If you want love, you need to love yourself first. If you want integrity, you need to be integral. If you want openness, you need to be open within yourself. We need to build that bridge, and that comes from the inner game. That inner game. Another thing is, another challenge that I set all of my clients is called a soul sabbatical. So I said that you're never ever alone. You're never alone. And so if you want to try this on, is come into a place like this, like I'm in nature right now. No pen, no journal, no phone, nothing other than just you. So you're not writing, you're not taking notes, you're not meditating. You just sit and be still. Just sit in nature and just watch. Just watch. And you'll realize that you're part of all of this. And there's so many, like nature, Mother E, she will have so many answers for you. I love when I do this is just sit down with an intention of what do I need to hear today? What message can you give me right now? And I sit and I just watch. I just watch life unfold. I watch the cars or the trees and the birds, like these birds over here, like the water. I just also, if you're still here, bro, and you still feel like you're lonely, still don't feel like you have a tribe, bro, I have been there. I have been there, and I have a deep resilience within myself that I'm never ever alone. Like I was sitting on that chair and I was like literally in it. I was out of my body because I almost fainted, and within a few breaths, that man was like, you're never alone, bro. And this deep sense of gratitude and joy came back over me. I just remember this thing, this life I'm part of, and that I am it. And no matter how challenging it is, no matter how isolated I may feel, I just know that I have so much courage within me. And you do too, bro. You do too, and ladies, you do as well. And yeah, just fall in love with yourself. Find things that light you up. Get up out of bed, start the day for you, choose you at the start of the day, make your bed, have a beautiful shower, and do whatever it is that's gonna light your soul on fire before you do anything else for anyone else on this planet. Do it for you. Do it for you. So yeah, if I know that this may be a topic that you may not want to comment on this thread, shoot me a DM, shoot me a voice message, shoot me a video, and I'm happy to chat about you. I'm happy to chat to you. I'll also drop the Men's Fuel Station link in here for any man that would like to join the online platform and be part of a community. This is what I'm up to, is to create communities where men can feel safe, where men no longer suffer in silence, and allow this thing to dictate who they are. It's why I've called my programs the Mind Fit Gym, to be fit of this. You want a big muscle, you get into the gym. If you want this to be fit, you got to continually work on it. Your awareness. And the biggest freedom within myself is when I fully own who I am. And literally, that spiritual aspect of myself, I'm only really starting to fully embrace the past 2 years. A lot of people, I sort of still hid that. But within like embracing all of those aspects of myself has been the most freeing and liberating ever. And I'm not isolating myself anymore of these parts of myself. And the more that I share in my communities about who I am and what I love and my challenges and what I'm facing and the mental struggles that I have and the stresses I feel with fatherhood and life, the more that so many other brothers are saying, me too, bro. And I know this is the same with women's circles, but women, you guys have been doing this for so long. For eons, you guys have been talking about what's up for you guys. And so, man, this gets to be a familiar thing. And bro, it's okay to be spiritual. It's okay to be a blokey bloke that says, but also knows what namaste means. It's okay. You being you is all that you need to do. You being you. You don't have to put yourself in any other box. You don't have to like conform to anybody else. You being you, bro. You being you. So many people will love you for that. And if they don't deserve to be in your vortex, bro. And setting boundaries is a topic for another conversation, and I can help you with that too. So don't be alone. Solitude and loneliness are two different things. Solitude, you want to be there. You want to go inwards, you want to be with everything. Loneliness, you isolate yourself and then you allow all of that stuff to consume you. And then you know where that leads. And so this is for all those people that you don't need to let that consume you. There's an army of people that want to support you and love you and open with arms wide open. So yeah, I hope you got something out of this. Share this if it resonates with you, because I know that so many people need to hear this right now. I love you. Take care. Happy Monday.